Hello there, and this is the Brick Cookie, and welcome to my review on the LEGO Ninjago movie. But before I go on, I will say that this review will have spoilers in it. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, I recommend you to come back to this review when you have seen it. Alright, let's get into the review. So the LEGO Ninjago movie is the third installment in the LEGO movie film franchise. And I do have to say, the LEGO Ninjago movie was a fantastic film. I know many of you probably know I enjoyed the film by me posting on Twitter and on Instagram as to why I thought the film was fantastic. But in this review, I will explain in detail why I loved the film, and I will be saying the stuff I didn't like about the film as well, even though I loved it. First, start on how the film started. I did like the beginning of the film and how quick pace it was. Introduction to the ninja was pretty sweet, and I fanboyed throughout it. I did not find the beginning of the film to be a weak beginning, but it probably was a bit too fast-paced for the introduction to the ninja. I love how the weekend whip played on Lloyd's phone in the very beginning of the film, when Lord Garmadon butt called Lloyd. We didn't get much of the son and mother relationship within the movie between Lloyd and Coco. I will have to say, it played out very well at the very beginning of the film, and I love how Coco was a very supportive mother to Lloyd in the film, and it made their relationship seem very believable. The high school setting in the film I didn't mind, and it made the ninja seem very relatable in a way, and it was kind of a fresh idea for the ninja to be in school. It was funny to see Lloyd being the most disliked kid at his school, and it made me connect with Lloyd a lot more. The ninja in the LEGO Ninjago movie were great, but it sucked that they didn't get as much screen time. We did, however, get to understand their personalities, which is nice. I do like how the ninjas' personalities were different than their TV series counterparts. I really like how they made Cole a chill character and Jay a bit of an insecure one. The way the ninja interacted with one another in the film was great, and very compelling. The mechs that the ninja used in the film were awesome, and I do have to say, it was sad when Meowth destroyed them. I know a lot of critics have said that the LEGO Ninjago movie borrowed a similar plot and a similar father-son relationship with all other LEGO movies, but I do have to say, I was fine with it, since the Ninjago TV series did something similar with the father-son relationship in season 1 and 2. Speaking of father-related things, Lord Garmadon is probably the most hilarious, or at least one of the most hilarious characters in the film. I love how Garmadon was a very self-aware villain in the film and how narcissistic Garmadon was. I found it funny on how he fires his generals. To later in the film when his generals that he fired in the past tries to fire him in a worse way. I may contradict myself, but I also found Zane to be another hilarious part of the film. Zane's weirdness and awkwardness in the film was very comical, to him making a fax machine noise when quoting his mother, and his reaction to when Lord Garmadon planned on working with the ninja. I know he's a random, funny, LOL kind of character, but I didn't mind that, in all honesty. Meowth wasn't that much of a prominent character in the film, but I do have to say, Meowth did serve the plot very well in the film, and Meowth did seem like a threatening villain to the film because Meowth destroyed the Ninjago City and the ninja's mechs. I do have to say, when the ninja went to the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon is that it was a surprising part of the film, being that I used to be Woo's and Lord Garmadon's home when they were young. And it is a place where we got the backstory and how Garmadon and Coco met up, and the entire explanation of their relationship I found to be very funny and very heartfelt as well. The Temple of the Ultimate Weapon is where the ninja found their elemental powers, and it was also seeing them use their powers to escape the crumbling temple. I found the ending of the film to be a little bit too quick of an ending, after Lord Garmadon stole Ultimate Weapon and used it on Meowth. Sadly, he got swallowed by Meowth, and the ninja arrived in the city right after that. At the very end of the movie, when Lloyd was talking through Meowth to Lord Garmadon, it was a very touching part of the film, and it did make me cry. Overall, I find the LEGO Ninjago movie to be a good movie fans and non-fans of Ninjago will truly enjoy. There were a few problems here and there about the film, but it did have a compelling story. I also forgot to mention on how the LEGO Ninjago movie main moral and focus of the movie was to see things from a different perspective and to find your inner peace with oneself. I know this review is too positive towards the film, but anyway, I truly love the film, and I rated it a 9 out of 10. I hope I covered everything in this film review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the LEGO Ninjago movie. This is the Brick Cookie, and I hope to see you next time.